We sometimes feel stuck in life because something big happened and derailed everything we had been working on, or because of the feeling that even if we had all the energy and willpower in life, we wouldn't know what to do next, where to go from here. And even though it can be frustrating, it's actually something that we can change. And so in this video, I'm going to show you 6 ways to get unstuck in life and get that clarity and motivation back to keep the momentum in life going. So the first one is to create reference points. Think of it like you are traveling but can't see outside the window, like you're traveling at night and there's nothing to see outside. Would you know how fast or slow you were moving? So to help us know for sure if we are really stuck in a rut, or is it just the weariness of routine that's making it feel like nothing's happening and we aren't getting anywhere, we need to set clear, quantifiable goals or milestones. Now, not everybody has that figured out, and we will see how to work with that in the next point. But supposing we have that figured out, then the goals and milestones will act as our reference points to measure our progress and also set a direction for our efforts. If it's the monotony that's making us feel like nothing's happening, being able to measure progress will help us, as research shows, feel happier, more satisfied with life, and essentially improve our subjective well-being. And this feeling in turn motivates us to keep working towards our goals, kind of creates an effective cycle. But if we find we are really not making any progress, just working the hamster wheel, then the goals and the plan we reversed engineer to reach there from where we are right now will help figure out what needs to change or be added, upgraded, or tweaked to start moving in the right direction. By the way, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Nandita and I'm on a journey to have a bigger say in how things look in my life. And if that's something you too would like in, then this channel is for you. To get unstuck in life, it's important to know what we want from life. But not everybody has that figured out. To get a good starting point, find some role models. People whose life or achievements you admire or wished you did that. And also someone doing something similar you feel you definitely don't want to be like. Now the point here is we are not trying to be like someone or emulate someone's life. We are simply trying to get an idea of what it takes to be in the position or lead the kind of life that we like. It simply sets the ball rolling and gives us something to work with, a starting point to start brainstorming the goals and milestones that we can set for ourselves. And the negative role model gives us a checklist of things to avoid, because those are the things that we know will lead us in a direction that we have no intention of going. After setting a goal and a few milestones, reverse engineer the plan to today. Like if I want to run a 9-mile marathon in 6 months, that's the goal. At what level should I be in 5 months, in 4 months, 3 months, and so on would be my milestones. And what should I be doing every day in the 5th month or the 4th and so on would be my daily action steps. So here's a little pro tip. To keep the momentum up and not step back into feeling falling behind in life, keep the action steps manageable and remember to reward yourself for every small win. Now, how this and some other things help us stay productive and eliminate procrastination is all there in the next week's video, so remember to check in or subscribe to stay in the loop. But our next point is about when the plan doesn't seem to be working anymore and we can't feel the momentum. A few days of productivity and then back to feeling stuck in the rut. This mostly happens either when we are working on something or towards something that's not really right for us, or we start comparing our progress even when the playing field wasn't level starting out or even along the way. And anyways, it's about, as Angela Duckworth calls it, living life like it's a marathon, not a sprint. Everyone moves at their own pace, and comparing our progress with someone else's sometimes makes it feel like we are falling behind in life, maybe actually stuck, getting nowhere. But if I just think about where I started and what all else in life I have achieved, handled, or showed up along the way, then it becomes a totally different story. But sometimes when nothing seems to be working to help us get unstuck in life, it's usually because we are working towards things that everyone else is doing or things expected of us according to the unwritten code of society, but not what we really want to be doing. Make sure you are not spending your time and energy on things that are bringing you results or taking you closer to a goal that doesn't excite you, but just really something that you believe you are supposed to do. And if it's something that's moving you in the right direction, then realize that it's just a slump. And even the best sports people in the world hit a slump sometime or other in their life. So follow their example and do what they do. Analyze and tweak your strategy, amp up what's working, and do less of what's not working. But do keep showing up for training. Ask, look, seek help, do whatever you need to do, but just be sure that you're willing to put in as much energy and time as it takes to find the solutions to the problems. And if you're wondering how to do any of that when you are not feeling motivated to do anything, watch this video where I show you ways to take that first step when you're not feeling motivated at all and get the momentum back in life. I hope you found this video helpful. Take care and I'll see you in the next video.